further behind. Now, I began my remarks today talking about the power of entrepreneurs and relationships in the world economy. And I'd like to conclude with one real-world example that I think perfectly illustrates what I'm talking about. In the past few weeks, people around the world have been buzzing about the release of Apple's new iPad. And this exciting new product, of course, comes on the heels of the wild successes of the iPhone and before that the iPod. Now, I want you to imagine for a moment if Steve Jobs, the co-founder of Apple Computers, never went into his garage in the late 1970s to start tinkering with building a home computer. Imagine if he had lived in an environment where innovation was stifled, or capital was only available to those who were privileged, or if nobody believed he could create a product that could change the world. And what if he had listened to those naysayers instead of to his own heart? Jobs might have gotten discouraged in that environment, and the world wouldn't have Apple computers, which would certainly be too bad. But also, thousands of people in Asia who put together the iPhone wouldn't have their jobs. Nor would the engineers, the advertising executives, or others who work on Apple-related products, or use Apple-related products. What's more, there are thousands of computer engineers around the globe who have created the software for the more than 100,000 applications that have been designed for the iPhone and the iPad. Without the iPhone and the iPad platforms, these applications and these jobs would not exist. 30 years ago, one person pursued his dream to build a home computer, and because Steve Jobs made that decision and lived in a nation that supported his innovative ideas, billions of dollars in economic value and tens of thousands of well-paying jobs have been created across the globe. That's the power of an entrepreneur. It is a power that every country in the world should try to harness. Now, how do we do that? By ensuring access to capital, by creating strong and predictable regulations to protect intellectual property, by making sure that businesses, no matter where they are based, have free and fair access to global markets, and most of all, by freeing people to build the relationships and forge the collaborations across borders that will keep the global economy moving forward. Right now, there are countless entrepreneurs and innovators in all of our economies who are simply waiting to have their talents unleashed. It is our responsibilities as leaders to make sure this happens. Thank you.